Okay, today I'm going to show you really simple store-bought macaroni and cheese. And how we do that is you just start with a good bit of water. I got about 8 cups in a pan here. I'm just going to bring that to a boil, add a little bit of salt beforehand. Alright, while my water's boiling, I'm just going to go ahead and bring the other players to the game. I've got a 1/4 cup of milk right here, and I've got a oddly shaped stick of butter. I use real butter, not that margarine. And this thing's kind of oddly shaped, and so I need a 1/4 cup, so it's a 1/2 cup. So I'm just going to go ahead and take a half of this and put it in with my milk, and let that kind of soften a little bit while everything's coming together. And my water is at a boil now, so what I'm going to go ahead and do is pan out a little bit, or move over. Widen up. There we go. So I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of salt to this. Not a whole lot. This salt moves pretty quick. And I'm going to take my flavor packet out of my noodles and just pour in my noodles and stir them until they get kind of tender. I don't always read this, but I'm going to read it this time. Let's see, 7 or 8 minutes. So I'll be back in 7 or 8 minutes. Okay, so my noodles have been boiling, and I just tested one, and it's nice and tender, and just the way I like it. So all you do is you just pour it out into a colander, and then from there I like to just pour my milk and butter right in the hot pan. Kind of helps melt the butter a little bit. I didn't really break that up, but I will now. And the heat from the pan should carry through and help kind of melt that a little bit while my noodles are draining. Not a big deal, but I'll just break up those little bits of butter that are there. And now it's getting warm and it's kind of melting a little bit on its own, but you don't want that huge chunk in there. So from here, I'm just going to go ahead and make sure I'm in focus. Widen out just a little bit, and I drop my spoon in there, of course. So now you just take your cheese pack that came with your store-bought macaroni and cheese, and I like to just kind of pre-mix a little bit of this cheese so it doesn't get all lumpy and I don't break up the noodles. So I just kind of pre-mix it, and my butter's starting to really come apart now, and I've got a couple of lumps in there, but it's no big deal. So now that that's pretty much ready, and I think my noodles have all pretty much drained, I can just pour my noodles right back into the same pot. Being sure to get them all. And it's really simple. I mean, I'm not even sure why I made a video of this, but they're out there, so might as well. So then all you do is you just stir your noodles and your cheese mixture together, and there you have it. A nice store-bought macaroni and cheese. Really simple, really inexpensive. All together it's about $1.50. You figure splash of milk and whatever a 1/2 stick of butter costs, and you're good to go. And just get a plate. I'm just going to have a little bit. Great meal for the kids, great meal for whenever, if you just really don't feel like getting into anything. Good dish, good side dish. And this will firm up a little bit as it cools down. Yummy. Alright, there you have it. Super easy macaroni and cheese. And hope you enjoyed that, and we'll catch you in another video where I actually cook something.